good sporting behavior is expected. The officials for this game have been selected and assigned according to the procedures adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Northern Buckeye Conference. Tonight's officials are Dawn Brzezinski and Barbara Hipscher. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a country like no other, with freedoms like no other. To honor America and in respect for all whom serve this great country to defend these freedoms, please stand. Gentlemen, please remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. Introducing the Lake Flyers substitutions. Number 5, Tatum Miller. Number 10, Ella Vorst. Number 12, Skylar Foster. Number 15, Phoebe Rain. And number 24, Allie Croft. And now the starting lineup for the Flyers. Number 1, Cassidy Wiley. Number 2, Lainey Robinson. Number 11, Carly Beekier. Number 13, Courtney Ellison. And number 16, Taylor Asman. The Flyers head coach, Amy Vorst. Your home Rossford Bulldogs substitutions. Number 2, Shannon Henderly. Number 6, Alyssa Morris. And number 16, Jewel Martinez. The starting lineup. Number 4, Kerrigan Durko. Number 5, Monica Pupik. Number 7, Ireland Hutchin. Number 8, Paige Rubenecker. Number 11, Sophie Seckel. And number 13, Nadia McKinnon. Bulldogs assistant coach is Kennedy Durko, and the head coach, Joe Durko.
This is Pat Eakin here with Josh Harris, giving you the play-by-play from Lake Fieldhouse. And we have Mike Jameson, the producer of the show, on camera tonight.
Hey, Mike.
He's the man tonight.
He's getting off his tushy. He's standing up, getting his exercise in.
So we're going to get quality video tonight.
Absolutely. As the hometown Rossford Bulldogs are welcoming the visiting Lake Flyers. Yes, you heard that right. We are at Lake High School, but Rossford, being that they do not have a school, they are the home team today, as we are getting set for this really good matchup between the Bulldogs and the Flyers. We couldn't bring this to you guys without our great sponsors, IBEW, Local 8, Electrical, UA50, local pipe fitters and plumbers, Maumee Bay Turf, which did a really good job in the Rossford, their football stadium over there. Arturos Pizza, Fasttrak Performance, Wojo's Heating and Air Conditioning, Graymont, Corey, Keith Hill, Yala Cold Greek Restaurant, delicious food there. Tass Electronics and Silvermoon Soda Grill off Ponderosa Road. As we are getting set for the opening serve, as the Flyers will be serving first.
Flyers 6-1. They lost their season opener to Tiffin Calvert. Since then, they've gone on a 6-game winning streak. They've won 3 NBC games, no losses. They have not faced Eastwood yet. They have defeated Woodmore, Fasttrak, and Genoa all in straight sets. The other wins came over Fremont Ross, straight sets, Wauseon, 5 sets, and Delta, 3 sets. So Bulldogs coming off a 3-set loss to Otsego. So Bulldogs looking to pull off the upset. Lake one of the favorites in the NBC this year. They had an excellent season last year. Last year they were 18-6, 11-3 in the NBC, finished second. And they have a lot of players back, plus some very good, talented young players.
She's pushing that back across. Short side, Ellison couldn't get it over. They call that out, so Lake's going to get the first point of this contest.
Rossford's going to be challenged here against a team that, boy, I'll tell you, Amy Vorse has just done an incredible job here. I did not realize until tonight she's an Eastwood graduate.
Wow.
Who she is. It's enlightened. Amy Rappeljay is graduated in 94. I did not know Brian Vorse married an Eastwood girl.
Ellison, nice shot to the back corner.
Flyers up 2-0 already, so let's see what the Bulldogs can have and try to stymie this here tonight.
Yeah, it's a tough Flyers team.
Oh, they got some height. Even their younger players, oh my gosh. They're just tall, clear across the board.
Rosser pushing that back across. Oh, nice.
Wow. That's Cassidy Wiley finishing that off. Sophomore middle blocker. She started with Lexi Robinson. Sophomore. Just some height here. Kaylee Beaker. Her sister played on the National Championship Owens Community College team last year. Carly Beaker, excuse me. Courtney Ellison.
Everyone calls Carly Beaker Chuck nowadays.
Oh, they do?
Yes.
Okay.
Talked to her dad last game, and yeah, that's just her name.
Well, she's the one senior, and another senior is Courtney Ellison, and then you have Taylor Assman, a junior. So, and they're off and running already, 4-0.
That's going to be in the
Make it 5.
Point, Flyers.
We don't want a quick match, but the Lake JV team took it in 2 sets, but Rossford came back and made it contentious in the second set, 26-24.
Both games, even the first game, they're only down by 5, I believe.
Yeah,
right?
I believe it's about a 5-point difference.
Ooh,
Just
nice
an excellent kill. Oh, my God. Just the direction, the force behind that, and that was Phoebe Rain. No, that was Taylor Asman. I'm sorry. Numbers a little bit hard to read. And I'm first time volleyball this year for me, so I'm not familiar with all these girls. I do have a good sense of who's returning. Remember Lake's team last year, but some of these girls are new to me this year.
Good opportunity here for Rossford. Beaker sets that up off the block, and they could not dig that up. But that was Sophie Suckle trying to dig that up.
And that's Courtney Ellison, the senior outside hitter. Just, boy, the kills here are just ferocious, 7-0 already. So whatever Rossford has in their tank to stymie this is not working. And there's an ace, just like that, and just off an unsuccessful dig on a serve. So
Mike Jameson wouldn't really call that an ace in his book. But
no, but
I do.
Yeah, I believe they do call that an ace. One hit, I believe. It's unable to return serve. He's just saying it's got to hit.
That's going to take us to a timeout here in the Toledo Sports Network.
On the job for you for over 100 years. You need a career. You need a future. Local 8 can help you make it happen. Join the men and women who build our community. Become a part of a proud tradition. Build your career. Build your future with the brothers and sisters of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local Union 8. We're on the job for you. We're on the job for you.
And welcome back here to the Flyer Fieldhouse as the visiting Lake Flyers are just rolling over the Rossford Bulldogs 8-0 early in this first set.
So what is Jameson's, while we're on this topic, before we went to commercial break, what is his definition of an ace?
Basically not touched at all.
Oh, that's like maybe
It's pretty rare.
yeah, like once in a match, if ever.
Oh, nice block.
Oh, and there it is. They came out of the break and they got that point.
I believe that was
Oh,
Kromanacher.
he lose some point. Kromanacher, we know that name. Paige Kromanacher, sophomore. I wonder if she plays basketball. Does she?
so.
Do we know?
I know
For
sports
Toby
run in that
Lesnar.
family if you watch
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Rossford football team.
Yeah, she's got some height. Sophomore.
Set up short side to Ellison, and she goes right through the block, and that's it.
Wow, Ellison just – that's just amazing how high they get up there. I was watching them in the pregame. I think the Rossford girls are watching them too, trying to say, how do we stop that?
And they got a lot of depth, too. I was watching Lakeside, too, and they
yeah.
can really kill that ball.
Yeah, you look at Ella Vorse, a freshman, and she's got to be close to 5'10", 5'11". I got a feeling that's Amy and Brian's daughter. I'm assuming I can say that correctly.
Miscommunication on the Rossford side.
10-1. Sometimes when matches get a little too easy, get too far ahead, that's when you lose focus.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like the Buckeyes did in their first game after the first quarter. Oh, that's going to be a net, I believe. That's going to be a Rossford point.
Okay.
It's a good kill,
She
touched
got
the
it in the
net.
net. But did you see the way the arm came down, the way, just the shot accuracy of that?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. A lot of power behind that. Just a little too much motion with her hand, and that gave the point to Rossford.
You gave it to him? It was your decision?
We all gave it to him.
Okay, everybody gave it to him.
The official scores keeper gave it to him, too. There's some miscommunication there by Allison. And I believe that was
They
Wiley.
called that an ace. Mike, did you hear that?
Shaking my head.
Failure to return.
That's dug up nicely. Ooh, they're going to have a little trouble to get that across. Opportunity. They got to fight for this, and they didn't, and that's what happened.
Oh. Nice little touch at the net by the Flyers. Just so much height there at that front net, even in the back row. I mean, it just looks like a very athletic team.
That's going to be a little long.
Boy, that's a little bit too much.
A little smart to get out of the way, the little Librero there. It was number 16, which I don't have that number here. Want to say Castro?
So we have Paige Kromanacher serving here. Nice serve. Boy, those shots and those kills, the accuracy.
Oh, pushed the back.
Way
Just,
too far. It's a little
Yep.
too much. Carly Beaker, the right idea, but just a little bit too much behind it.
chucked it too far.
Kromanacher again.
Little set. Nice push into the back. Ooh, almost collided Tatum and Ellison. Nice touch there. They're going to go far side, and it looked like a double hit maybe.
Yep.
Yeah, that they're calling 2
They're
hits.
calling this a lot tighter. You know, there are a lot of those in the JV match. Same officials. And I like the way they officiated that. They didn't call them. Sometimes the ball would come off the body, you know, that type of thing. Just let them play. But
I think I saw one
in
miss.
this match, you're not going to see that.
Yeah, I think I saw one missed call. There was 5 hits that I believe Lake got away with.
She missed time to serve. So Rossford gets to serve again. Down 12-6. They've fought back and reduced that deficit to 6 points.
Halfway there.
And you have Shannon Henderly serving for the Bulldogs.
It's so hard to see Rossford's numbers.
Yeah, the gray is kind of masked by the maroon.
That's missed
out.
everybody.
Yeah. And good thing for Rossford, it did. And they're climbing back into this match. It's 12-7.
Yeah, it's just little mistakes that Lake's making.
Yeah, you're right. Unforced errors, just hitting the ball too hard, about 3 or 4 of them.
Good serve there.
And that's what happens, like I said. You get that big lead, that real big lead, and you lose focus.
There we go. Push it. Oh, they weren't ready for it. And
boy.
Lake took advantage of that.
And that's Ella Vorst, the freshman. Just right in there. Just, boy, look at the height on her.
Mm-hmm.
She's a freshman, and she's got to be approaching 5'10", 5'11".
Lainey Robinson checking in for Lake. Getting set to serve.
Of course, Lexi Robinson was on this team last year. Big part of this team. Nice kill.
Oh, just
unable.
Yeah, couldn't control that.
As hard as Alyssa Morris tried. Boy, she gave it a good effort to get the dig. Just couldn't get her fist underneath it.
A good serve. Far side, off the block.
Wow.
Another opportunity for Rossford. This time they touch it over, and
that
smart.
Smart heads-up play.
She knew she had trouble getting it through the block last time. This time she just tapped it over. And
Cassidy Wiley and Lonnie Robinson, Shannon Henderly with that nice play there. Just smart heads up.
Oh, wow. Thought that was going long for a second. Smart play to tap that over by Beak here. Far side against that block again, and Lake with an opportunity here. Off the block of Rossford, and that one's going to be out. Lake point. Great job by Rossford as they're working their way back into it.
They're climbing back into this. They sure have.
They're making some good plays out there. They're talking well.
Tatum Miller, the senior libero, taking the serve.
Got that over the block this time. Dumped over by Carly Beakier here.
Boy.
Wow.
That's just another heads-up play by Beakier. That's knowing where everybody's at, where you're going, what the other team's doing, anticipating.
And these are split-second reactions. They just take a quick look, and if they see something, they make
a lot of that is volleyball instinct. It's just having played the game and being aware, just,
Yep. Opportunity for Rossford to set something up here. Far side, over the block. And that's going to go out of bounds, and Rossford's going to get a point there. Hometown team is fighting their way back into this, only trailing by 7 now. Nice serve. Ooh, quick set. Still up off the net, but no one home for the Bulldogs. Got a substitution. Taylor Asman checking into the game. And we made our way around. Beakier set to serve. Ooh, that's
boy, that would
right off underneath her chin.
Yeah, I think she wanted to get out of the way last, and she couldn't. It was too late. She had committed too much, and she couldn't move fast enough. That was long gone, way out. And, boy, Lake's doing that a lot tonight. Got away with one there, though.
Took something off that. They're just going to push that over.
Oh, nice dig by the libero.
Nice block. Good job. Another battle at the net. Get it through. Yes, and that's how you get your points right there.
Krobanacher finishes that off. Just a nice play. Just heads up at the net and
you got to be prepared.
Not
to battle
giving
for
up
those,
and making sure to keep that ball alive, and that's all you need to do sometimes.
Another substitution for the Bulldogs. Suckle checking back into the game.
Monica Pupik serving for the Bulldogs. Junior.
Near sideline, and oh wow, nice block. And Tatum keeps it alive. Beakier gets it over. And we got a good volley here. And from the backcourt, off the top of that, it's still alive, but no. Good job by Seckle to try to get that up, but unfortunately went into the net, and now Flyers will get the point.
As Beaker getting over, and she had a little help from the net. caught the Bulldogs by surprise. 19-10, Flyers still in command. Bulldogs have had their moments.
Job there on the back set. Opportunity for the Flyers. There's a quick set and caught him off guard.
Just straight down and just nail that thing. Not wasting any time with this one.
No, that was a thing of beauty right there.
Good form. And our cameraman got it. Boy, I'll tell you what, he's all over this thing.
And they're going to take a timeout in the court. We'll take one with them. 20-10, Flyers on top of the Bulldogs. We'll be right back here on the Toledo Sports Network.
What can you expect from working with Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation? Our branch manager, Marty Bin, can help you navigate through the loan process with the service and speed you deserve. Contact Marty today to get pre-qualified. Make your home buying dreams a reality. Call 419-481-8696 to speak with Marty Bin today.
Welcome back to the Flyer Fieldhouse. Flyers commanding lead here in the first set, 20-10. Both teams, though, definitely showing some major aggression at the net.
Yeah, Rossford's trying to find a way to deal with just Lake's talented front line and height, and that's where they're doing a good job getting the digs and playing the defensive. But when they serve it up and give Lake that opportunity to get the kill, they're in trouble. These Flyers just know how to just set the net. They're just unbelievably strong and high, the height and just getting up high and a powerful kill. It takes a heck of a libero defensive player to get down on those.
As the Bulldogs are having some communication issues.
Yeah, it's 22-10. So Bulldogs just 3 points away from this first set.
Seck will put that up, and no one went after it.
Despite what some people think about an ace, that is an ace.
Yep.
And but I tell you, I would not be proud of that ace. I agree with Mike. There are some aces that that was just a routine serve.
That's going to be in the net. They get it.
Oh my gosh, this is getting frustrating.
Ever since the break.
Boy, ever since the break, Rossford's maybe they're just getting the set over with and let's regroup. I don't know. It's 24-10. We're at set point.
One more serve here by the Flyers. And no ace there, but.
Boy, 25-10. That's the first set late.
And that's going to take us to the end of the first set. We'll take a break with them. This is the Toledo Sports Network.
Mike Jameson and Jameson's Mobile Music would like to talk to you about your entertainment needs for your upcoming wedding or special event. For over 25 years, Mike has made wonderful memories, one event at a time. Professional sound and lighting and video for your special event. Call us today for an affordable package for your special day. 419-514-1302. Jameson's Mobile Music and Video. At Maumee Bay Turf Center, we're on your team, providing quality stadium surfaces for area high school stadiums and the preferred product of the NFL and supplier to the last 4 Super Bowls and the NFL Hall of Fame. Your sports field construction specialist and a proud sponsor of high school sports in Northwestern Ohio. Moe's Place, downtown Rossford, has the best burgers in town and much, much more. Stop by for their famous Flaming Moe burger. Moe's Place, proud to bring you Rossford High School sports.
We're the people at Nika, people with the right connections.
When it comes to electrical work, you want to make sure it's done right the first time. Nika contractors employ the most highly trained and reliable workforce in the industry, which means quality and safety. We can help you get the job done on time and on budget, the right connection you need.
We're the people at Nika, people
And welcome back to the Flyer Fieldhouse as we're getting set for set number 2.
Oh, you know, a lot of Rossford basketball people here, boys and girls, players and coaches out to support the Rossford volleyball team. Here at their home match that they're holding at Lake, and it's so good of Lake to host it. I'm sure Dave Schaefer and the Lake School District came up with a good agreement because Rossford's been doing that with Lake. They're not doing it at every school. So Lake must be one school that came up with a nice, friendly agreement, good terms that, well, listen, we'll host a match here. It's your match. You run the show, but use our facilities. So
well, you got to think back to a couple of years ago when a tornado came through here.
Lake knows how it feels. You know, the kids are over there at the hangar. They called it, and Rossford's kind of in the hangar now. It's a different building at Owens Community College, but it's a similar situation. So
yeah, Lake's always willing to open up their doors and arms to help the community around here.
Shout out to Dave Truman giving us some texts and some feedback here, and says you're doing a good job, Josh. That's from Dave Truman.
Well, thanks, Dave. I'm just pushing buttons on the computer, making sure you got
Josh,
the score.
You're fantastic, and you got Mike Jameson at camera. We're blessed to have a real camera operator tonight.
Absolutely.
Not that we don't have. Mike's got a lot of good camera operators, but you know we're just trying to get him. He says we're digging in deep. Okay. Okay, boss man. Oh, me.
I'm the quiet.
Josh, say something.
He's the
silent majority. Okay.
Got to thank some of our sponsors too.
That's a new one.
Heban, Murphree, and Lewendoski. With over 150 years of combined legal experience, they're proud to offer their unparalleled legal representation to the residents of Toledo, Lakes County, and Wood counties and the surrounding communities in Ohio. Located at 200 Dixie Highway, Rossford, Ohio. Their phone number is 419-662-3100. As the first point goes to the Flyers.
Yeah, on a missed serve, a fault. I think you call it a fault in volleyball. Why not?
Well, you're allowed to make 24 of them, just don't make 25 faults.
Yeah, I'm in a tennis league, and we call it faults. So.
That's off the top of the net. Still alive, though. Beekier gets that. Tapped over. Rossford ready for it, but it sails out of bounds. Good job by Durko to try to dig that out.
Bulldogs trying to find a way. They beat Genoa, but you know, looking at this Northern Buckeye Conference, I think it'd be safe to say that Lake, Otsego, and Eastwood are the 3 teams to watch here. For those are going to be the matches when those 3 teams in any order or configuration meet each other. Otsego and Eastwood have already faced off, and I guess that was quite a night. And Flyers have yet.
He's still alive. Wow, they're going to give it to him. It must hit off the ground first.
Flyers have yet to play the Knights or the Eagles, so their true league test is yet to come.
It'll be a good matchup.
It will be. You know, Rossford trying to meet the challenge here. We'd like to see the upset or at least contend for one. Right now they're down to 3-1 here in the second set, down 1-0 in sets.
Flyers on a quick set, and that's how you do it.
Wow, that's just. How do you return? How does you know? You watch Caitlin Meyer, who's now an all-MAC performer already in her freshman year at Bowling Green State University, and you know, you watch the college girls, the NCAA, and that's the way they hit it. And how does anybody get that back?
Well, in college, you're going to see a lot more movement than you do here. The team that's waiting for the ball to come back over is a serious ace right there.
Right. They anticipate. They know how to play it. You see the block too on those. You know,
there's a lot of communication because the people like right on the serve. You'll see in college the girls right on the line. Right. They're going to be holding up numbers. They're the ones looking, spying for the server to see where to go, and then you'll also see there's a spy on the defensive side too.
And the other thing is Lake has such a huge height advantage here today. You know, I mean, you know, how do you stop that? How do you get the blocks when you don't have that kind of height at the front line?
Well, you got to play the game a little bit differently when you don't have that height. You can't worry about going up for the blocks. You have to accept that it's going to come over, so you usually will send an extra player back a little bit to try to cover an extra hole.
And you're playing defense all night long. And you got to try and get the unforced errors.
That's a good dig right there.
That was very good.
That was off the block, so they had to play
and
that
when
one.
you see those good digs, and you've got a good defensive player.
Oh.
And that was a nice try. She played JV. She played the junior varsity match, so she's up here playing libero in this match. Doing a great job.
Well, Rossford's still short one of their players who's still injured, waiting to get done with rehab. That's Katie Glowacki.
Yeah, and this is looking like so far a runaway 2, 9-1. Rossford still trying to find that answer to contend here with Lake.
Oh, they did not communicate well there. But
no, they did not.
They saved that and get back and reset. Quick set again, and that's just pounded down.
And you saw the attempt to get the block there, too, and it just, there just was no way. There was a 4 or 5 inch height advantage. That ball's coming down right at you.
Yeah, and she got up so high, that ball literally went down.
Yeah, the height on these Lake girls, the athleticism is just unbelievable.
Short side, through the block, and that's a good kill by number 4, Kerrigan Durko.
And that's one of the best kills of the night for Rossford. If they can start getting a few of those and get some points where Lake can't answer, that's what we need to see. We need to see some kind of response.
Paige Krobenecker just checked into the game for the libero. Going to give an opportunity here from the backcourt. Ellison strong from there. Through the block. Oh, that's good.
Oh, another kill.
That's good.
This one also by Durko. Kerrigan Durko, 2 kills in a row by Kerrigan.
She hit the perfect spot, that back corner there.
Senior co-captain on this team. Just doing a remarkable job. And giving the Bulldogs some life.
Deep serve. Another quick set off the block, and that's hard to come back from.
Wow. Cassidy Wiley, sophomore middle blocker, just puts that away. Just some power at the net. Just the height. Amy Vorsch is doing a wonderful job with this program.
Everyone was in the backcourt there. Another attempt here. That's a good one. Good kill.
Another kill. Strong one by Ella Vorsch, freshman middle blocker. Boy, I can't imagine. I can imagine being a Vorsch. She's got to be a basketball player. We're going to be seeing probably on the varsity at. Oh,
that's
that
good.
Fell. Yes, it did.
There's one of those rare aces that you're talking about.
Glenn Forbush, that's his last name, right? Glenn's last name?
Glenn Forbush.
Glenn Forbush. Making the call on that down there.
That's not Glenn. That's
not Glenn.
No.
Oh, Glenn's right there. I thought Glenn was doing the. It does look like Glenn. Let's just call him Glenn.
That's actually Brad Luderman.
Okay, Brad. Sorry about that. I guess the Rossford people all look alike to me. I live in the Rossford district, so I can say that. 15-3. This just continues to be a runaway. You had those 2 kills by Durko, and then that's been it.
Oh, perfect serve at the top of the net.
Oh my gosh! Remember the day when that was a let even in volleyball before they went to rally scoring?
Really?
Oh yeah.
I know about lets in tennis.
Well, there used to be lets in volleyball, and then they went to rally scoring, and you had to be serving to get the points.
And that's going to take us to a timeout. We'll take one with them. This is the Toledo Sports Network.
Since 1982, Red Wing Shoes at North Reynolds and Bancroft, selling purpose-built footwear for men and women no matter what your job is. Carrying the largest selection of Red Wing shoes in Northwest Ohio, over 3,000 pairs of boots, shoes, and accessories in stock to ensure the proper orthotic fit and style for your line of work. Stop in and see Mike, Aaron, or Bob at their newly renovated office. We're easy to get to at the corner of North Reynolds and Bancroft with ample parking. Red Wings Shoes, Reynolds and Bancroft, where service, quality, and fit come first.
Got Mike Jameson over here lip singing to.
Yeah, sounds good.
I don't even know who this is. NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, one of those boy bands. Brings us back to the 90s.
Oh, he's over there dancing now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
My baby was dancing last night. We were down at the Rossford Stroll the Street, and they had a jazz band going on, and she was just shaking her booty. 16-3 Flyers on top in the second set.
Cassidy Wiley serving for the Flyers. Sophomore middle blocker.
Uh-oh. Fight at the net. Oh, and Lake won it. Saw that one coming.
Wow. I hate to say it, Josh, it's 17-3.
Yeah,
what does Rossford need to do, in your opinion?
Well, Lake is a bigger, stronger team all around. Lake, right now, communication is going to be key. They're not talking to each other, and they just need to be more prepared for anything to happen. They know these kills are going to come at them very powerfully. They need to drop someone back and get ready to spy.
I think this Lake team is just reaching, just improving. They lost their first match of the year to Calvert, who is typically a very good Division III or IV school. I don't know which they are. They kind of float up and down, and probably 4 right now. And since then, they've just been, there you go, across the net. She went down and came across the line. 20-3, but since then, they've just been on a tear. And hard to beat, and they're sure showing it tonight.
Another shot from backcourt.
Backcourt, that's Courtney Ellison. Just nailing that, and she had to been 10 feet away from the net, you know, and still the accuracy. And
she's deadly anywhere on this court.
Yeah.
Oh, as that was just pushed straight down after the touch.
This is just a total.
Yeah, Lake's just running away with this.
I think 22-3. There you go. Piling up the stats.
You know, Pat,
Cassidy Wiley.
I don't think I'm going to have to shower after this.
Yeah, I don't think anybody is. My wife's going to say, "What are you home for?"
So that's when you can go out with your buddies afterwards.
Well, I got to spend some time with my wife. I'm at a game every night this week. And 2 on Saturday, football game tomorrow night. I got to spend some time with the family, you know?
Yeah, my wife wants to go get family pictures. My daughter's almost 1 year old.
There you go.
Yep.
Was that Durko again? Yeah, Durko again. That's 3 kills for her in this set. Nice shot. Nice shots by her.
Yep. As I was saying, my wife wants me to get family photos done, and you know I'm a photographer. You've had me do a couple sporting events for you.
Well, you know we got to get you out doing something this year if you want.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, we could have probably used you at some events already.
And I like shooting photography, but I do not like being on the other side of the camera, and my wife doesn't understand that.
So you're talking about JMO dancing. I saw the 2 officials dancing to the music here a little while ago. If they can dance, I think JMO can dance back here.
Well, JMO dances all the time.
Oh, my God.
Whatever. You're a DJ.
Is that a song? Yeah, you're a DJ. I've heard how good you are as a DJ. I have heard from so many people, the Plants family especially. Oh, my gosh.
Well, you know,
they love you.
He just booked 4 events today alone.
I heard that. 4 weddings today. He booked.
Dave Truman will be happy.
Truman will be happy, huh?
We won't go there right now. If you don't want us to. Okay.
He's going to hit it up.
Take this opportunity to talk
You don't want us to say that over the air then? Hey.
I got no secrets.
This guy knows how to DJ a wedding.
Quick set by Beaker. That's out, I think. Oh, they called that in.
Yeah, I think it was. It looked good. 24-4.
Set point, Flyers.
I think that was it.
You need a DJ for your what? You don't think it was?
No, I didn't think it was either.
Well, we're clear over here, right? I guess we just have to assume that the officials got it right.
If only we had instant
'Cause
replay.
there's nothing we can do about it. It's annoying that in Major League Baseball. I'm glad they get it right. I'm glad for that. It is nice.
Baseball's a lot of like bang bang plays, and that's going to go into the net, and that's going to take us to the end of the second set.
Boy, was that fast.
That was real quick, and we're going to go ahead and take another break as the visiting Lake Flyers on top 2-0 over the Rossford Bulldogs. This is the Toledo Sports Network.
Is your roof past its peak? It's not always this easy to tell. From rooftops to foundations, Seagate is a trusted A-plus BBB accredited business and a Platinum Preferred contractor. As a Platinum Preferred contractor, we offer one of the country's best roofing warranties, the Owens Corning True Protection 50-year warranty. That's material and labor. We've earned your trust for over 30 years, Toledo. Call Seagate now.
Seagate. A rewarding career begins with an apprenticeship in the piping industry. Our state-of-the-art training facility, combined with on-the-job training side by side with a journeyman, delivers the experience needed to become a professional plumber, steam fitter, or HVAC service mechanic. Avoid costly tuitions and student loans. Earn a competitive wage and college credit in an exciting trade. We are the Northwest Ohio piping industry, building the future through dedication, knowledge, and expertise.
Welcome back. Beginning of the third set here at the Flyer Field House as Lake Flyers on top of the hometown Bulldogs, 2-0. And Flyers just rolling through this one right now. That was 25-4 in that second set. Just Rossford couldn't really put anything together, and Lake just rolled right through them.
Well, the only thing I got to say about that, which is a quote from, what's that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyways, Lake has 50 points. Rossford has 14. That tells you right there where we're at. I'm not a coach. I don't know what you say to the Rossford girls. Encourage them. Try to, that's why you play these matches. You can learn from these matches. You can see when you play the talented teams. Like Lake is definitely one of the more talented squads in our area this year, no doubt. And I tell you the truth, I didn't realize how good they were until I see them tonight. I think that loss to Calvert myself. I hate to say this to the Sandusky Bay Conference people, because Calvert won that 3-1. So Calvert must be very good, because Lake looks like to me a very quality, high-ranked state level. I would say a team that could do very well in the tournaments, reach the regionals. That's just from what I'm seeing right now. I don't know, because I know Rossford has wins this year. They defeated Genoa, straight sets, right? And this is just it's like knife through butter here tonight.
And one other thing I noticed waiting for this third set to begin is Lake's, they're down there just having fun.
Yeah. Well, that's when the teams are their best. Mm-hmm. And that's the way it should be, too.
Right. And while we're waiting for this to start up, I want to talk about a great new business here in town. It's Noah Bow LLC, which is a company my wife started. It's Noah, NOABOW.com. You can head on there. We have a whole variety of different headbands and bows and scrunchies, which are back in again. It's amazing how those have made a comeback, and we're selling a lot of those, and we're starting with some sports and team bows and some cheer bows we're going to be putting out pretty soon. My daughter Noah, she's almost 1 year old. I cannot believe it already. Remember when we introduced her to you guys here at Lake Stadium last year?
We need to see some photos.
Absolutely, and she's growing. She's beautiful. Got big cheeks, and I love it. Rossford, right at the net. Good fight there. Someone goes into the net, and that's going to be flyer ball.
She went over. She crossed that line.
Net violation, point Flyers.
Right off the bat, Flyers. Lake gets on the scoreboard first, so Rossford already down 1. We barely started. There you go. Unforced error.
Point Bulldogs.
And I'm sure Amy Vorse doesn't like that because she saw her team doing that the first set, and that's when you lose focus. When you're getting a convincing win, you're not playing your best sometimes.
Good serve. BQ just pushes that over. At the net, off the tip, getting ready. No.
Just an easy block.
Block inside out. Flyers. Entering the game.
Taylor Asman, junior outside hitter. She also plays defense. Defensive specialist. And, she didn't try to overdo it.
Nope.
She just made sure she had it timed right. Got her hands on it. So let that thing drop over the net. Point Lake. It was just that simple.
Sounds like the same advice I need in my golf game.
Well, I don't know. Jameson might need a new partner next year.
Don't ask me. I end up injuring myself getting out of the golf cart.
Oh, you would enjoy our league.
Far side, and that's still up in the air. Far side, over the blocks this time. Set up on the far side, into the net.
Oh, there's a miss that you don't see every day from Lake.
Nope.
Results in a point. It's actually 2-2. We got a set here.
Morris now serving for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Dave Truman's in first place with his partner Mark Dizelle in our golf league. As we wrap up this week, we're still golfing because of all that spring rain. We would have been done weeks ago.
Oh, yeah. I was actually out there for one of your guys' matches. They can only allow us to. The driving range wasn't open because it was so wet, and so we went on the chipping green, and that was it.
Mike, we should get him to sub one of these times or something. He got to be better than I won't mention any names, but some of our golfers, right?
Josh?
Yeah.
Josh is a good golfer.
Yeah,
I'm so good I lost a golf ball in the middle of the fairway one time.
You don't realize we're just a hackers league. We're just a beer league, Josh. You're taking it too seriously. We're just out there to listen to the birds and get away from the real world for a couple hours.
A beer league? I brought water to one of my
bring
golf outings, and they told me I couldn't drink.
You don't have to drink beer.
Ooh, good ace.
That was a nice serve. Boy, that had a nice serve, nice
bullet.
direction, bullet, yeah.
They seem to be attacking the libero back there.
And Cassidy Wiley was serving well last time she served. Had a nice run.
Oh.
Yeah, and she gets it deep. She keeps it in bounds. And the libero back here, whoever's playing defense, needs to be ready for this. You got to be there.
Uh-oh. Just push it over. Here, another quick set through the block. Oh, wow! The power!
She could hurt somebody with that. Wow. Wow. That.
Can we get a replay of that one?
Can we get a speed on that? We got our, what do they call it, major stat? Oh, she missed that one. That stat program Major League Baseball is using where you got, the speed of off the bat and all this stuff nowadays. That'd be amazing to have that here.
It's just like in golf. They used to say clubhead speed. Now it's the speed of the ball leaving the tee. Good touch over as Rossford wasn't ready.
Clubhead speed still means a lot to it.
Well, they say 100 miles per hour is what you want, but then the ball speed, if it's not 150, it's not really that great of a shot.
Oh, really?
I've been doing a lot of research.
Mine's probably, yeah, I guess so. I just try to hit the ball in play. That's all I do anymore.
Wow. That went right behind Kromenacher.
Another ace, 9-3. Lake going on another scoring run here again. Taylor Asman getting it done this time, a junior outside hitter. And she, like I said, she plays defense too, so she's right at home where she's at. She's probably going to stay back there after she serves.
Good dig. Seckel into the net.
Yeah, And Mike, you were saying, Mike was telling us how good these Bulldogs played, Rossford played against Genoa. But I tell you, they're just up against a juggernaut here tonight.
Oh, and there's a violation, I guess, on the Rossford side. As the head net judge is giving it to him.
Yeah.
About figuring out who's the middle backer.
Somebody did.
Coach needs to get in there. And
there's a violation there, or somebody's moving where they're not supposed to, consistently or something, and she's giving her the riot act here a little bit because she's moving. Isn't that what it sounds like? Yeah.
Sounds. She reminds me of my first grade teacher.
Yeah.
Wasn't that nice?
You're going across that line all the time, and you need to stay put and stay in your position. And I don't understand. You probably know the rules, being a volleyball coach, Josh, better than I do. But that red line, they can only maneuver so much.
Well,
right? How does that work?
They have to rotate.
Right.
So 3 in the back, 3 in the front.
And they have to stay that way, right?
Yes. And of course, you can only serve every 6 possession changes. I used to have a chart in my hand, a wheel chart. So every time there was a change of possession, I would turn it so I would know where they were supposed to be. Because I played it in like a W type of positioning. They play a 3 and 3. I played more like a variation of a 5 and 1.
So the ruling is made. It's now 11-3. Explain to, and then what happens. Another one of those unforced errors. We're seeing a few of those tonight from the Lake. Losing focus just a little bit.
Yeah, as Rossford has tied their score from last game.
There you go. I guess that's one accomplishment, one kudos to the Bulldogs here. As they're down 11-4.
However, 3 of those points were unforced errors by the visiting Flyers here. Oh, there was some miscommunication.
Another player got in her way, and she couldn't.
Yep. Ellison just couldn't get the power behind it. She was just trying to touch it across, and into the net she goes.
So I guess for Rossford, we call this a run, don't we? 2 points in a row?
I guess so. Get ready. Still up!
Oh, my gosh. Skylar Foster, another freshman. That's another freshman. You got 2 freshmen out there who are already approaching. I mean, they look like they're headed towards 6 feet tall if they keep growing. Both of them probably 5'10" on this Lake team. So Amy Vorse is set for a while.
Oh, that's long.
As good as this Lake team is, there's only 4 seniors in the team, and there's 1 junior, and there's 3 sophomores and 2 freshmen. All of them are playing. All of them. They're all quality varsity volleyball players.
Beekier dumped it over on 2, and Rossford's ready. Battle at the net, but Lake overpowered him.
Point, Flyers.
And Rossford just wearing down here in this 3rd set.
Yeah, and here we go. It just another run. You just blink your eye, and just like that, the Lake scored 5 points in a row. And time's winding down for Rossford if they're going to make anything happen.
Trying to change the speed up there. Another quick set. And that was, just a little bit out, though. Well set up. Just struck outside, and Rossford with the point.
When they miss, just about every point they missed, they're not scored. That's what it's been. It's been a kill or a serve that's out of bounds.
Yep. Wow.
Ace. Durkle. Boys, I tell you, if anything, Kerrigan Durkle's having that match.
She's definitely one of the
gotten up there with some
players.
nice kills and
attacking libero there, and again out of bounds.
Another one by Durkle.
That was
scoring
not an
on
ace,
the point,
though.
not an ace, but she scored the point. And it's 15-8 now. So actually, you're making
Rossford coming alive a little bit.
Cut into that a ways here.
Nice serve. Fight. You got to fight for that.
Oh!
There you go.
The Flyers are on a run here.
Nope,
on
the Bulldogs are.
The Bulldogs, excuse me. Can't say that in front of a Rossford person.
That's going to be long, though.
And you get a little bit too much adrenaline there. Things are going so well. And now you'll get libero, Tatum Miller, serving for the Flyers, a senior.
Serving number 5, Tatum Miller.
Good serve by Miller. Oh, struggling there, push it across. Good job by the Bulldogs. Opportunity here for the Flyers. As that's going to be out of bounds.
Yep, and that's another Rossford point.
They're in double digits.
And they're in double digits, 16-10.
Now they've tied their score from the first game.
There you go. This is their best set so far, and they're only 6 down too. So I think you crawl back. It's one game at a time. You try to force that fourth set. Somehow they got to keep doing what they're doing. The magic they've got going right now is working.
Oh, right in the top of the net.
And you bring the libero in, you get an unforced error. So turn it back over. Beaker serving.
Serving is number 11, Carly Beaker.
Chuck. It's Chuck.
And there's an ace for Beaker. She set a school record last year with most aces in a year. It was 65. Tatum Miller had most digs in a year, another school record, 401 last year. So we got 2 players in this team returning who set school volleyball records last year.
That's going to be a little long, but they play it anyways. And that was a mistake.
There's a Rossford point, 18-11. Somehow they're staying in this match. They need a good solid run to, because Lake is still just 7 points away from closing out this match.
Substitution by the Bulldogs. The second checks into the game.
Not impossible, is it, Josh?
It's not. No, definitely not at this stage. 11-8 or 11-18, and a little run together, and you're going to hear this crowd erupt.
Yeah, well, you will.
Over the block, Miller. Oh, as that was misplayed.
Boy.
4 hits.
Mistimed it. And it's a point for Rossford, 18-12. They got it down to 6 again. And, of course, every time you give up a point, Lake gets a little bit closer. So it's kind of a disproportionate thing.
A little trouble handling that serve, but Ellison, you give her an opportunity. She's going to take it. Yes.
Nice
Sackle,
dig, nice.
I think that was outside the marker.
All right, well, 19-12, Lake 6 points away. Rossford trying to find a way, doing a great job this set of making it competitive. They're showing life and playing as well as they have here tonight.
Uh-oh, that was off the mark. Big opportunity here. Another center set, tipped up, still alive. At the net, over it. Good job by Ellison to dig that up, and they're going to call a foul, and they never got back over anyways.
As I saw a player go down in the middle and cross that line. 19-13, back to 6. And it can't be the libero again. She just served.
Number 6, Alyssa Morris.
Your person coming in, Morris, will serve.
Morris now serving.
Alyssa Morris, the senior co-captain, behind the line here.
Only trailing by 6. Good serve. Big here, quick set. This is tapped over 1. First one didn't count. Tap it. Oh. Miller. The big here, all the way across. A little miscommunication there, but
nice, strong hit by the freshman outside hitter, Skylar Foster. Oh, she's a freshman.
Wow.
She's a freshman, Josh.
She'll be around for a while.
We'll be watching her play volleyball, her and Ella Vorse, for 3 more years after this year.
Good dig there. Through the block. Wow, what the power on that one.
Nice kill by Durkle.
Yeah,
boy, she's piling up the kills and somehow keeping them in the set. Still down by 6, but like we said before, not impossible.
Nope.
during the game. Number 2, Shane
They
Henry.
just can't give anything away here. You know, every time even Lake squeaks in a point, they get closer to that match point.
Yeah, Rossford just needs to put together a little run here. As that's into the net, still alive, but
there you go.
There you go.
5 points, I think it's closest Rossford has been since early in this set.
Absolutely.
20-15, they can keep this run going. Best set they've had here tonight. Nice serve.
Another one, and that one's not going to get over.
And now it's 4 points.
3 in a row.
20-16. It's nice when you see an underdog team make a rally, and sometimes you get a little momentum going, anything can happen.
I'm not going to say any more because then they'll jinx it just like that.
Oh, boy, they're calling that out. And see, it's not like a timed game. You get closer to that mark and you give one up, and you're kind of put you even more down, a little bit more every time. So Lake 4 away from match point.
Oh, it's out of bounds. And
yeah, it's an ace.
Yep. Flyers squeaking closer and closer to victory.
There's Taylor Asman getting the ace, junior outside hitter. She's had a lot of aces tonight.
Attacking the libero, yep.
Just one right after another. Excellent serving, excellent serves.
So libero's going to check out now. Because I can't see the numbers, I'm not exactly sure who checked in.
Wow.
Wow, great
what a
serve. That thing just dropped.
Yeah, it looked like a slider. It did. It looked like a slider. It just went down and sideways. You know, okay, goodbye.
Well,
just try and swing at that.
Match point here for the Flyers.
Match point. Wow, I gotta say, Rossford really played well this final set.
Oh, get back up. At least end well, girls. Peek here. Back set, far side. Opportunity for the Bulldogs. And they get it off the block.
Durkle again. Boy, she's piling up the points tonight. She's definitely putting on a remarkable show for Rossford, giving them some life here tonight. A couple aces. She's got to be close to double figures in kills already.
Key right now for the server is make sure it's inbounds.
Yeah. Yeah, any mistake now and it's over. Which is kind of a shame about rally scoring.
Far side through the block, still alive. Back to no, and that's going to be it on a mistake.
Lake improves to 7-1, wins this third set 25-17. They go 25-10, 25-4, 25-17, 7-1 overall, 4-0 in the NBC. I'll tell you, Rossford gave it a heck of a fight there in the third set.
Yeah, great job by the hometown Bulldogs is coming into their, the 7th game of the year. Just they've been struggling, but they showed a lot of potential here in that third set. And I was actually proud of them. Durko, she's just killing it back there.
It's good. Yeah, she was. And they're playing a team like Lake that gets them prepared for, when they play other types of levels of competition. Sometimes you come off a match where you've won 3-0 and you come up against a team like Lake. It's hard to get to that level. You're always facing different teams at different levels. And they got up to it that third set, so it was good to see.
Yeah, definitely. And it's just as you said, it's really good to face someone like that. Lake's not an easy team to play for anyone in this league right now.
No, I am really impressed, and I haven't seen Otsego and Eastwood. They're both good. I know you guys have. It's how good are they, and how will they match up against Lake? It'll be interesting to see. That's going to be a crazy night in whatever field house that's at, either it's at Eastwood, Lake, or over in Tintagony. So. 3 good teams in the NBC, and Lakes definitely belongs to one of those top 3 teams. And I have not seen a team this good in a while. So Eastwood's always very good,
right.
And Otsego too. So
it'll be a fun year. As this one winds down here from the Flyer Fieldhouse, Pat Eakin, it was wonderful to see you again. It's been
Josh.
A little too long.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get together for some golf here soon. Mike Jameson over there on camera tonight. Thank you so much for doing a wonderful job.
Excellent camera work tonight.
I don't think we have to pay him for this, do we?
No, I think he got his camera work for free tonight. Toledo Sports Network. Good business decision, Mike. I was kind of ribbing him about his business decisions a couple weeks ago.
Lake Flyers come in here to the hometown Bulldogs and win it in 3 straight sets. That's going to do it here from the Flyer Fieldhouse. My name is Josh Harris alongside Pat Eakin and Mike Jameson. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. This is the Toledo Sports Network.